बोझ कैसा गया? Abysmal, disastrous. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. um, my boards went spectacularly distasteful. Abysmal, as I said, disastrous. I don't think मैंने इससे ज़्यादा गंदे पेपर कभी भी लिखे होंगे. I don't know why. क्यों हुआ? क्या हुआ? Phew, अस्तगफिरुल्लाह. पेपर देख के I was uttering अस्तगफिरुल्लाह. Uh, but yeah, जो हो गया सो हो गया. And you might be asking, why am I still smiling here and laughing? Am I a doofus? No, 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 no. I'm not a doofus. I might be in some cases. I think that the better word to use is a genius. But no. I want to share with you one thing जो अभी just मैंने discover किया. I was revisiting a chapter from physics and I just revisited, and for some reason एक दो sums मैंने देखे and मेरा मन किया करने का, and I did it, and I discovered the joy of studying. सच में. I mean, it is so peaceful to study without a gun being pointed at your head. पढ़ाई कर और pressure, वो pressure जो है, it's not there. It's entirely not there. I have discovered the fun in studying, the joy of studying. I remember when 12th was starting out, तभी मैं खुद से कैसे जाता था करने के लिए पढ़ाई. And the entirety of the year with that cognitive load, it's just become a monotonous process. You get up, you do, or you don't do, leave it at that. It's become a chore. A chore, and the English and the Hindi equivalent of both of those meanings. And seeing these sums, seeing these chapters, I revisited some of them, and उन्हें देख के जो ज़हनी सुकून मिला है, सच में, I haven't felt this. I haven't felt this in a long time. Really. I don't know. Abhi, I see a lot of people, they're studying for entrance exams. My boy Amar, lots of my friends, Umair, Albab, probably everyone. Everyone is studying for some entrance exam. And look at me. I'm here sitting, gappa maring with you, and, not preparing for any entrance or anything. Again, am I a doofus? If I say no here, I think you would really consider me a doofus. But no. Again, no. A stern no. I'm not. I think when you follow your passion, when you follow something that you really want to do, or you put your mind to something, maybe it's not something that you inherently want to do. Maybe it's not something that you want to do bachpan se, per se. It's the thing that you see entices you, it pulls you in. ज़रूरी नहीं है. But वो thing जिसे तुम देखते हो, you put your heart and your soul into it, you're like, नहीं, this is not something that I want to do. It's something that I need to do. It's something that I must do in order to give me the profit or the benefit that I will reap in the future. जब उस हिसाब से तुम कोई चीज़ सोच के करो, I think it's wonderful. I think it works out in a wonderful way. So I think that's the thing that I'm aiming for here, and that's the thing I would like to advise to you as well. That would be my advice for you. Do something that your heart really wants to do. Yeah, I think मैंने वहाँ पर English butcher कर दिया, but कोई बात नहीं. Just mend that up. I know it's easy saying, मेरे दिल को ये करना है, मेरे को यही करना है, तो मैं यही करता हूँ. It's easier following a passion, and it's not easy following a monotonous something. It could be anything, maybe even medical field or anything. I've heard of architecture. I like architecture. I consider myself a lot of things. I like a lot of things. And ऐसा है कि जो चीज़ पे नज़र लग गई वो चीज़ दिल में बस जाती है. And we're talking about subjects here, so कोई और चीज़ के बारे में बात मत करना. But yeah, हमेशा से मेरे साथ ऐसा रहा है. In lots of things, and फिर I obsessively delve into it, and it becomes I attune myself to the needs of that particular thing, and जब मेरा उससे मन भर जाता है, I leave that aside, or maybe I burn out and I go to another different thing. So that's always been the case. But this time, I'm hoping to change that. I'm planning to change that. I'm involving systems which will help me help me encapsulate all of my abilities into one system as whole, and I can concentrate all of my abilities into one thing and one thing only. I don't want to I don't want to dilute my abilities. थोड़ा यहाँ पर थोड़ा वहाँ पर थोड़ी ये चीज़ पे वो चीज़ पे. I want to have something that's primary, and I can concentrate 100% right there and then. It's not divided. Consolidation अच्छा है, fragmentation नहीं. I can consolidate, I can adapt, but I don't want to fragment myself so as to create, some divides here and there and here and there. I am not a wave. I cannot be superimposed. I'm not a chiral carbon atom. And I'm made of carbon atoms, but I'm not a chiral carbon atom, unfortunately. I wish I could be at so many places all at once, but the truth is I can't. Maybe someday when I'm older, वैसे भी अभी मैं बूढ़ा होते ही जा रहा हूँ, but maybe when I'm more older, when I have a wife and a kid or kids, who knows, अभी ये सब बारे में बात नहीं करते हैं. We're talking about AC circuits, we're talking about physics, chem, that's what we're talking about, yes, maths. I think it's time to say bid adieu to all these subjects for a temporary time. Instantaneously, I'm not going to do these things, of course, but yeah, I don't know what the current future holds for me. I have no way of knowing, but I have only one thing that I can do, and it's putting efforts, and it's the same for you as well. Of course, we don't know the outcome, as I said. Board का क्या क्या सोचे थे and क्या क्या हो गया. I don't want to talk about boards anymore. I don't want to. It's revisiting. क्या कहते हैं, जले पे नमक छिड़कना. I don't know, शायद से वैसा ही कहते हैं. Adding salt to a already open wound. Yeah, I suck at Hindi metaphors. Anyways, yeah, that's all. I just wanted to share कि कैसे अचानक से मेरा दिल लग गया पढ़ाई पे, which it's unimaginable for me, has been unimaginable for, I don't know, what, 10 months now, probably. Around उतना ही time. Around उतना ही time, yes. So yeah, get the joy of learning, get to work, and even Ramzan का महीना है, तो you would feel more in control of everything. Give yourself the time you deserve, give yourself the rest that you deserve. Of course, entrance exams आपके हो गए, so yeah, prepare for that as well, but let Ramzan be a month of refreshment. Find yourself, cheer yourself in that. जैसे मैंने खुद को गड्ढे में गिर के उठाने की कोशिश की है, अब वो कोशिश कामयाब है या नहीं, I don't know. Again, I am telling you all this कि मेरा बोझ खराब गया, and you might see a smile. अंदर से I am dying. अंदर से I want to kill myself. Of course, figuratively, not actually. अंदर से I'm crying a lot. But yeah, coping mechanism, laughing and everything. It doesn't seem like a coping mechanism, does it? Anyways, the more I'm talking about it, the more I'm getting reminded of the disaster classes that I've dropped. Even now, आज मैं Atletico Madrid versus Barca देख रहा था, second leg, we lost 4-3. So again, दिल टूट गया वापस, but कोई बात नहीं, we'll rise, still we rise. And board का क्या, board आते रहता है जाते रहता है, said no one ever. But no, you have to believe कि you can do it, you can do it, and we'll move on, and we'll come back. This is not the end, path baki hai. We write our own path, and we tread upon it as well. So inshallah, remontada means come back. So yeah, remontada, inshallah, we'll come back stronger than before. The setbacks don't define us, the comeback does. So yeah, see you inshallah. Bye bye, khuda hafiz, take care.